Jerry, thanks so much for being with us on such a difficult day. We knew this day would be coming, that there were more of these sites that would be discovered, although that doesn't make it any easier. But how are you handling today's news?
Okay, I was expecting more sites to be found, but I didn't expect, this amount to be found. It was very huge number of children to be found, and my initial response is I broke down. I cried. I cried for those children, and I cried for the community. I cried for the survivors, myself, including as a survivor. It was very emotional time for me last night when I heard the news.
Jerry, you and a group of survivors are planning to head to Kamloops next week. Can you tell us about that trip and the special bundle that you're taking with you?
Okay, we're traveling on ourselves, myself, Vivian Ketchum, and Chickadee Richards. We're leaving on June 28th and be back here in Winnipeg on July the 5th, and we're traveling by vehicles. And we're delivering a Sacred Fire bundle. As you know, Winnipeg held a Sacred Fire for the 215 children here at the Manitoba Ledge. So we're taking those ashes, the people's prayers, to Kamloops Residential School. We are caravanning. All plans are in place, and we're going to have a sacred ceremony on June 28th at 8:30 at Peguis First Nation on Portage Avenue. Yeah, they're going to send us off in a good way, and yeah, looking forward to the journey. We're doing the journey in lieu of the 215 children that were found. We want to offer our condolences. We want to offer our love and support from Treaty 1 territory. And along the way, we're stopping in Brandon, and we're going to be putting out some tobacco ties, and then also we're going to be stopping in Cowessess First Nation, and we're going to be offering the tobacco ties and the traditional flags to the community, offering our condolences.
You know, on the heels of the ceremony at the Ledge, you camped out outside of the Catholic Church just a few blocks from here, wanting to talk to the Archdiocese of Winnipeg. Can you tell us what you'd like to see from the Catholic Church?
Initially, when the 215 children, what I was seeking was justice for the little children, the 215. And I was seeking criminal charges, somebody to be held responsible and accountable. Like we had a meeting set at 11 a.m. He didn't show up, and I ended up waiting 10 hours for him. He finally came after 10 hours, and I met with him, and I shared that message with him. But I also asked him to, we're seeking for Pope Francis to come to Canada to offer that condolences, but also the apologies to the 215 children that were found on the soil of Canada. Like, you know, we can't go to the Vatican. He needs to come here on our ground, because that's where he's honoring those little children if he does that. And, we need him here to offer condolences on behalf of the Catholic Church, because today's news was a huge impact on our people, the residential school survivors from nation to nation. So he didn't offer any apologies. He didn't express any sincerity or genuine sincerity to the 215 children when I met him. And he met because he was pressured to come and meet with me.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jerry, we sure thank you for sharing with us here today, and wishing you and Viv and Chickadee a safe journey out west.
Okay, thank you, Dennis.